Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. I don't even know why I've got this plugged in. So I'm set here because I was just attending basically a meeting online. My God, I hate meetings. I hate it because I just start rambling, proper rambling. I wish I turned the camera on. I actually wanted to turn the camera on so I can actually record the whole thing, but it's just because I hate talking, and then especially when I'm being asked questions. So basically this meeting that I was attending, I'm just trying to get agency shifts basically for extra work because your girl needs money, all right? Christmas is coming, so I'm trying to get a second job. So yeah, so I was just attending the interview at the minute. Oh my God, my nerves. Oh, I was shaking. But yeah, it went by so quick. She was just asking like name three rights of medication. Medication rights, normally they'll just say name five or name even 6 or 7 rights of medication. But just three, something so simple. But knowing me, I just end up rambling. I end up talking. And then she'll be like, no, that's fine, that's enough. I'm like, oh boy. It was just so awkward. But yeah, anyway, so yeah. So basically today I just went and dropped off the kids at school. And then I came home, did I don't know who's calling. Guys, I get like random calls and I hate it. Like my phone is new, brand new. Not like exactly brand new, but it's less than a year that I got it. And I don't know why my number is just everywhere now. Why is this not focusing? Okay. So I don't know why my phone is like this now. I get stupid random calls. So I hate it, but oh well. So yeah, as I was saying, I dropped off the kids at school and Onan is not feeling well. So that's why I've got my phone. I need to put my phone on loud now because since I was attending that meeting, I put it on silent, but now I've put it on loud because Onan is not feeling well and I told them at school to call me if anything happens. So not like anything will happen, but he's just got a cough and I didn't want him missing out of school because last time he had a cough, he didn't go to school, and I called the school, told them that Onan is not feeling well. Onan is my second born, by the way, my 3-year-old. So I told them that he's not feeling well, and then they were like, does he have any symptoms besides coughing, like temperature, vomiting, diarrhea? I was like, no. They were like, you should have brought him, he's fine. So that's why today I was like, if I call and say he's got a cough again, they'll just tell me the same thing. So that's why I took him so they can see it for themselves. You know, it's just across the road. So if anything happens, they'll call me and then I'll go and get him. But yeah, so home alone, and I've attended my interview and I've done my cleaning downstairs, and I'm not gonna do any cleaning upstairs. I can't be asked, so I'm just gonna sit around the house and just lazy about and watch some videos. So this is what my screen was, this is what it was looking at right now. So I've got my computer, I have my ring light on, I had my cup of tea. So I had my cup of tea that I was drinking. So yeah, so now I'm starting to use this camera. I'll show you using my phone, like this vlogging camera to vlog, because me with cameras, yeah, I'm not good at using like vlogging cameras because I just prefer using my phone because it's quick and easier. Because one, my editing app that I use is on my phone. I just record everything and edit on my phone and just send it, done. But with the camera, I feel like it's just on the camera and then I have to transfer it to the laptop, then edit on the laptop, then all that shenanigans, yeah. And I hate it, it's just too long. But I just thought I'll try it just to see what the quality is like, because the quality on the camera seems more nicer than the phone. So I'm gonna show you which camera that I'm using while I'm talking. Yeah. So this is the camera that I'm using, Sony, and like it's got a stand here. So I've well, not mine, but hubby's had this camera for a while now, and he's been saying, just use it. And I just been not using it. But so now I'm gonna try and use it. So yeah, that's the camera. So guys, let's catch up on what's been going on, life in general. What's wrong with this camera? It's not focusing. Okay. So let's just chit chat. Let's talk about life in general. Guys, like lately, I've just been so, like, I've been struggling so much in terms of, I've just been finding things really hard lately because since I started work, my schedule is so hectic that I'm just struggling to find the balance between friends, family, work, like, and just my time as well, my personal time, just being me. So all I do is just go to work, come home. If I'm off, then I have to do housework. I've got laundry, I've got cleaning, it's just endless. And there's no time to sit down. One, I don't sit down when I'm at home. I don't sit down when I'm at work. And then it's just been affecting me lately because I feel like my head is spinning. I'm just tired. I'm exhausted. You've got the kids. Like now, we've only just managed to get them into a routine of going to school. Like, so now, let's say now they're in school. This is when I'm actually getting my time alone for the first time in 6 years. 6 years. I'm saying 6 years because that's when Othni was born. So, like, I feel like we don't have that, like, help. How would I say it? Like, back home, like in Africa, yeah, you've got like a lot of aunties, you've got a lot of grandmas, you've got, like, they say in Africa it takes a village to raise kids, and they actually mean it because it actually does take a village, because you can literally leave your kids next door with your neighbor and they'll be fine. And then you can leave them with your little sisters, you can leave them with their cousins, like there's everyone. But here, childcare is hard. There's literally no one. It's just you and your partner, your husband, or whatever who you're with. It's just you and your husband, just the two of you. So you're basically swapping the kids in between, and then that means you don't have that quality time together. Like, we don't have that one-to-one time together. We're either apart or we're with the kids. He's either alone or I'm either by myself or with the kids. Like, we don't get to go out on dates. We don't get to spend time together alone in the house with no kids. Like, we don't have that. So I've been struggling a bit. There was a time, I'm actually getting a message. So, sorry, it's about my reference. I need to reply that like ASAP. I don't know how to post this. How do you post this? But anyways, let me just keep going and then also. So basically, I feel like lately I just been struggling. There was a time that, like, I literally lost about 2 to 3 kgs, guys. Like, I was constantly crying. I literally felt like I was alone in the world. I felt like I have no family. I felt like I have no one, because, like, even now, me talking about it, like, even if I think about it and be like, oh, who can I call that can, watch the kids or pick up the kids for me while I do this and that? There's literally no one. How sad is that? There is no one that I can call. There's no one that I can call and be like, can you get the kids for the weekend because me and my husband want to go out? Where? Literally no one. And that thought alone makes me shake. That thought alone makes my heart break. As Othniel says, my heart break. That's what he says. It's just, I don't know, it just makes me feel so sad. Like, it makes me feel emotional that I have no one that I can rely on. If it's not my mother-in-law or my father-in-law does night shift, so sometimes it's hard to ask him to come and watch the kids because he'll be just finishing a night shift, and I don't ask him. He'll say yes, definitely. He'll definitely say yes. He won't say no. But then I don't want to put him in that situation where he's not rested as well, because I need rest as well. Does that make sense? Like asking someone who's finishing a night shift and while I just finish a night shift as well to come and watch the kids so I can sleep while he's awake. It's not fair. And then my mother-in-law works far away from where we are, and then she comes, let's say when she's off, that's when she gets the kids. So it's like, who do I have? Who do I call? Like that just made me like depressed for like some time. Like I just shut down. I become emotional, and then I just cry myself sometimes to sleep, and then sometimes it's good. I'm only talking about this, guys, because sometimes I feel like it's good to let things out. I feel like it's good to actually talk about things, because I'm that type of person that actually doesn't talk about things, and then I just shut down, and then I just lose weight, like stressed out, and then it just affects me mentally. There was a time even when I actually went to work and I was so stressed out, like I don't even remember what happened that day. Like I honestly don't remember. Thank God at that time I was still supernumerary and I was working under someone. So imagine if I had a patient by myself and then I'm going through all these emotional things at home, and then I'm with the patient. Imagine. And that day, like I don't remember. Everything just felt like, I don't even know. Like, you know, when you're there physically, but you're not there emotionally, and you're not there like in your mind. That's how it was. Like, if you ask me what happened that day, I wouldn't tell you, because I don't remember. It's like I literally just shut down. So if I was dealing with the patient by myself, I don't think I would have handled it properly. And that's another lesson that I need to learn, that let's say now I'll be out of supernumerary, that if I'm going through situations, I need to let my manager or my supervisor know on that day, to be like, no, I'm not feeling so good because of this. Not like, you don't have to explain your situation, but if you're not feeling good, you're allowed to voice your opinion. You're allowed to say, today I'm not great, I'll need some help, which is something that they've taught us that we have to do. So I'm glad that that day I had someone by me. So I don't want to be going through them things like where I'm just shutting down and having to deal with such situations at work. Like, guys, you see people out there and you'll be thinking, wow, some people are like this, some people are like this. You just don't know what they're going through. You don't know what that person might be going through and things like that. So I've learned not to actually bother about people's life and compare people and be like, oh, this person is like this, they've got that, because at the end of the day, you don't know what things are like in closed doors. You do know what I mean? You don't know what they're going through. So for myself, I feel like this whole thing really affected me so badly that it made me question everything about my life. It made me question my every existence. Like, I was just thinking, like, there was a point I even thought of sending the kids to Africa. Like, I was at that breaking point where I was like, should I just take the kids back home until they're grown up? Because childcare, you have to pay for childcare, and it's too expensive, something that I can't even afford myself. Like, it's insane. So I was like, if I send them to Africa until they are, especially Ophia, for Onan, I have to pay as well for him to finish now at 3. Otherwise, he would have been finishing 11:45, just going 8:45 till 11:45. That's what he qualifies for at the minute. But until he turns 4, I'm paying extra for him to finish the same time as Othniel for the 4 hours from 8:45 till 3:15. But Ophia is still 1. She doesn't qualify for childcare yet. Even if she turns 2, she won't qualify for the full load of the childcare. We have to top up as well and pay on top of that. So I was like, if I send them to Africa, those two, maybe Ophia and Onan, because Othno is full-time, he's fine, until at least they qualify for free childcare, that'll be fine, they can come back. But then that thought alone just made me so depressed. I started looking at Ophia, especially Ophia being a baby. I started looking at Ophia. I felt sad. I started crying. Like, why did I think that? Why did I want to send my kids to Africa? Like, guys, I was just like, my mind was just, what do people say in Love Island? Scrambled. My head was scrambled, proper scrambled. I don't know how to explain it. But all I'm saying is, basically that's what I've been going through lately, and that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. I just wanted to let it out. Like, I don't even know if I'm gonna post this video or what, or I just needed a word to myself. I don't know, but we'll see if I'm gonna post this video. I'll see when I'm editing and how I feel afterwards, if I should post it or not. At this point I do want to post it, but I don't know how I'm gonna be feeling tomorrow or the next day. We'll see. So, but anyways, guys, let me reply these emails because they need my reference for that work, and I'll speak to you guys soon. And it was nice catching up, and thank you so much for listening me rumble, get ready to rumble. So yeah, let me go back to my emails. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.